meet you. Please welcome the governor of the great state of Arkansas tonight.
Oh, no. Y'all sit down. It's informal here today. Thank you, and Raymond, thank you for your kind words about Maria and her team. We also have Mr. Zook out there, who's a major player in this team, but we put together some folks who will work 21 or 22 hours a day if necessary. They've got the experience and the breadth of contacts necessary. They understand what needs to happen, and I'm very, very proud of them. But mostly I'm proud of Northwest Arkansas. I mean, you know, I told some folks Saturday in Pine Bluff, they were celebrating a new facility. I said, I'm going to Rogers and I'm going to tell them about your success in Pine Bluff for this special area that they've got set aside on Lake Saracen down there. And I said, and the reason I'm going to tell them about that is that I've been preaching all over this state that whatever is good for one part of the state is good for all parts of the state. And I've been telling them not to begrudge the success of Northwest Arkansas, because Northwest Arkansas's success helps them. It helps every part of this state. If we can get the whole state in an economic engine akin to what's going on in Northwest Arkansas, it won't do anything but lift the quality of life for all of our people. And so I think I've got the rest of the state now believing they're going to be Northwest Arkansas's biggest cheerleaders. Doesn't mean some of them aren't jealous. Some of them are. But I think it exemplifies the fact that we're one family and we're all in this together. And speaking of families, let me take this opportunity to welcome Daisy home. Thank you for coming back home. You know, we were talking about it, and if we'd only realized that it took a governor named Beebe to get Daisy Beebe back, we'd have changed 4 or 5 of them's names a couple of 100 years ago. You can call it Daisy Air Rifle, and you can call it Daisy Outdoor Products, and I know you've got a whole array and variety of products, but to me, you're still Daisy Beebe, and I've got a personal interest in that Daisy Beebe idea. As a kid growing up, people wanted to know if I was kin to Daisy Beebe. I tried to take credit for it, and I'm still waiting on my royalty check, Mr. Osborne. This is a proud day. It's a proud day for us for 2 reasons. One, anytime you get quality jobs and a quality workforce and a quality company to come back home, and that's what's happened here, to their roots and to the roots of the economic development for Rogers, as has already been mentioned by Raymond. Anytime you get that, it's a cause for celebration in and of itself. But when it is a company that is so tied to this area and so basic to what ultimately has happened in terms of the growth, it's an especially historic day. The excerpt from the book that was read by Mr. Hobbs suggests that this work ethic that exists in Northwest Arkansas is unparalleled, and it truly is unparalleled. And it's no accident that the things that have happened up here have happened. It's not related to the fact that you're on a major navigable river, because you're not. It's not related to the fact that you're on a major seaport, because you're not. It's not related to the fact that you had any highways, because when all this stuff started, you didn't have any at all. You couldn't even get here. And yet, it has become, by one publication, the 2nd fastest growing MSA in America. It is the hub for so many of our major corporations, including the largest one in the world. It is a center of excellence and economic activity that everyone else in the country would love to have. And that happened not because of any of those things you don't have, but because of what you do have. Unbelievably outstanding people. Great leadership, great work ethic, great cooperation, a sense of regionalism. Bentonville and Rogers and Siloam and Fayetteville and Springdale and Gentry, and you can go on down the list, decided a number of years ago to put down artificial barriers, to quit worrying about jealousies, to stop talking about me versus you, and start saying it's us. If we can transport that kind of energy and that kind of leadership to the rest of the state, we will lead our people where we want them to go. You all are a model for other people to follow. And this is a day to celebrate, because we've got one of our fathers back home. One of the fathers of economic activity for Benton County, the beginning, if you will, of the manufacturing process in this part of the state, and we could not be prouder. Mr. Hobbs, to you and to all your team at Daisy, thank you, sir, for having enough confidence in Arkansas, in Northwest Arkansas, and in our people to bring all your folks back home. God bless you and thank you.
The governor mentioned that we had great leadership in Rogers, and this next person who's going to speak has been leading since he moved here in